Good morning, Jogendra Rana. Topic of the day is insurance of hydropower projects. Let's understand insurance of hydropower projects. According to a data published by NEA, 70 IPPs policyholder projects are operational. According to a data published by NEA, 70 IPPs hydropower projects are operational. 104 IPPs projects are under construction and 69 IPPs projects are under different stages of development. So it is critical. It is critical or it is challenging rather to construct hydropower due to different geological and hydrological risks, political and legal risks, and above all, difficulty in funding. As Nepal is prone to frequent natural disasters, it is very important to ensure the project to protect from such uncertainties. So some types of insurance which can be done during construction and operational phase are as follows. Nepal or India, the climatic point of view is same because the India is prone to frequent natural disasters. So it is very important to ensure the projects to protect from such uncertainties. So as far as policies are concerned, pre-completion phase means during construction. Policies given are contractors all risk, erection all risk, contractors plant and machinery, transit insurance, professional indemnity insurance. While post-completion phase, operational phase, post-completion phase means operational phase. In that phase, the policies given are fire and allied perils, business interruption insurance, that is loss of profit policy, and machinery breakdown insurance. So when the pre-completion phase is concerned, in the pre-completion phase, mostly CR policy is given. Because CR insurance covers risk associated with civil engineering works, it covers damage to insured property due to solar accidental and unforeseen causes. In addition, it also covers liability for third-party claims for injury and death or damage to third-party property. So it generally covers losses arising from normal fire, lightning, burglary and house breaking, and act of God like earthquake, flood and inundation, landslide, subsidence, mudslide, storm, typhoon and hurricane risk. So CR policy can also be extended to cover risk from right strike, damage, malicious damage and terrorism risk. These risks are rather inbuilt risks. The duration of cover of this policy is from the time of commencement of the work or after the unloading of first lot of material at project site, whichever is earlier, till the date specified in the policy schedule or date of handing over of completed work to the principal, whichever shall be earlier. And the sum insured of CR insurance is completed on the basis of completed projects, value including freight and custom duty. Escalation cost can also be added in the sum insured based on the requirement of contract between contractor and employer. Normally, this is CR policy given to the hydropower projects. The other one is EAR, that is erection of risk. Erection insurance is another kind of engineering policy which covers material damage and third-party liability during erection and installation of plant and machinery. Like CR insurance policy, it is also named exclusion policy, which means that it covers all risk insurance except mentioned in the exclusion section of the policy. Such pulses should be purchased during installation of turbines and generators and other electrochemical equipments or hydropower projects. Rather, in some cases, this is also done that if the project cost is more than 50% related to the erection and installation works, in that case, erection orders policy should be given instead of CAR. Then contractors, plant and machinery insurance. This insurance covers the risk pertaining to plant and machinery of a contractor, which is used in hydropower construction at specified workplace sites. So the contractor's machinery is generally used under rough conditions and so is more vulnerable to damages. CPM policy is designed for all some situations and will assist in protecting the insured against the sudden and unforeseen physical loss or damage to the plant and machinery. It covers all kinds of construction equipments like compressor, heavy-duty cranes, boring machines, bulldozers, pipe checking, and hauling equipment, excavators, loaders, etc. The next one is transit insurance. Transit insurance covers raw material or finished goods while they are being moved from the place of loading to the destination of any transportation mode that is by air, sea or road. So it covers damage or loss of the goods while in transit due to mishandling or other forms of damages such as accident, explosions, impact fires, theft, malicious damage and strikes, riot and civil commotions other than damage or loss of the insured goods. But transit insurance also covers the related expenses such as incidental cost, tolerance cost and duty cost as well. The premium for transit insurance depends upon the type of goods, mode of transport and the risk required by the insured. The next one is professional indemnity insurance. The PI insurance covers against claim for legal liabilities owed to a third party, usually a client of the insured, or the loss suffered by the third party arising out of the insured providing professional services. Liability can be generally due to an intentional breach of privacy or confidentiality, omission of information, making an error of judgment, or providing the wrong advice. So PI insurance can also cover legal costs associated with defending the claim. Public Procurement Act has made it mandatory to purchase PI insurance policies to the consultants who have been selected to provide consulting services through public procurement, or in certain cases other acts are also coming into force. So besides these, there are many other insurance policies which can be purchased by the insured based on their requirement of their and their necessities. So basically, hydro insurance means NatureSafe provides a wide variety of hydro insurance products for the Indian insurers provide a wide variety of hydro insurance products for the renewable energy sector, whether large or small scale products. These are the innovative products because hydro insurance policies are required for renewable energy hydro construction or risk insurance proposal form. That is construction, erection or risk insurance only for hydro system and public liability, operational or risk insurance and public liability. Then hydro energy proposal form over 750 kilowatt and a small scale hydro proposal form. They are hydro energy facility insurance. And then renewable energy, marine wave and tidal insurance proposal form that requires marine wave or tidal facility insurance. So depending on your need, the highest throw insurance products can be offered. But say, as the focus on renewable energy intensifies, hydropower is emerging as a key energy source owing to its ability to provide reliable and flexible power. So the hydropower segment is poised for significant growth supported by recent policy initiatives and ongoing project developments. According to estimates by the Central Electricity Authority, India has a significant hydroelectric potential of 1,45,320 milliwatt, but only 32% has been harnessed so far. So to promote the sector, several policy measures have been implemented recently, including the waiver of interstate transmission system, charges for hydraulic plants, and the issuance of guidelines for pumped storage plants to simplify clearance process. So notably, while PSPs are a mature technology and have been around for generations, there has been a surge in demand for these projects in the past 2 years as India moves towards integrating 500 GW of clean energy into its grid by 2030. So PSPs with long duration storage capabilities are expected to play a crucial role in sustainability, integrity, intermittent renewals into the grid, and maintaining grid stability. They have become an important part of the clean energy landscape in India, particularly with the increasing demand for around-the-clock renewables by both utilities and commercial and industrial consumers. The size and growth of the hydropower segments. There are large hydro, means the installed large hydropower capacity above 25 MW in the country stood at 46,928 MW as of May 2024. So the share of hydropower in the country's total installed capacities were 10.6%. The CE estimates the hydroelectric potential at 145,320 MW, of which only 32% has been tapped during the first 5 years from 2019-20 to 2023-24. Only 1,229 MW of hydropower capacity was added. In 23-24, 78 MW of capacity was commissioned as VN Limited's Network Mori Units 1, 2 and 230 MW and upgrading of BBMB's Bhakra Lapta GP Unit 1 from 108 MW to 126 MW. So based on the CES generation data, electric rainfall led to a decline in hydropower electricity generation during 23-24, which stood at only 134.05 BUs. So 17.76% lower than the 162.99 BUs in the previous year. Its share in the total power generation dipped to 9% in 23-24 from 11% in the previous fiscal. However, during 2024-25 till May 2024, the power generated from HEPs stood at 20,704 MUs, an increase of 2.56% from the 20,186 MUs during the corresponding period in the previous year. The falling reservoir levels in India are raising concerns about the hydropower generations this summer. The reduced water availability could lead to decreased electricity production, impacting power supply and potentially increasing reliance on coal and other non-renewable energy sources. This situation underscores the need for efficient water management and diversified energy strategies to mitigate the effects of climate variability on manpower generation. So this is one class which needs multi-purpose policies because a huge money is involved in these projects. And these projects are all insurable because according to ACA data, there are currently 32 projects under active construction with a cumulative capacity of 16,737.5 MW. This includes 12,056 MW from the central sector, 3,091.5 MW from the state sector, and 1,590 MW from the private sector. So according to the CEA's National Electricity Plan 2023, large hydro is poised to contribute approximately 70% to the country's projected renewable energy capacity over 344 GW by 26-27. Further, in the medium term, 22 to 27, the upcoming capacity includes 10,814 MW of conventional hydro projects and 2,700 MW of PSPs, while in the 27-32 period, around 9,982 MW of conventional hydro and 19,240 MW of PSP capacity additions are expected. So the hydropower sector in India has shown significant growth in development. There remains significant untapped potential. The country's policy initiatives and ongoing projects indicate a strong commitment to expanding hydropower capacity. However, addressing challenges such as environmental concerns, water rights issues, and infrastructural bottlenecks is essential for sustainable growth. So with the strategic planning and robust implementation, India's hydropower segment is poised to make a significant contribution to the country's renewable energy landscape, aligning with the national goal for energy security and environmental sustainability. So, cloudbursts, floods, and landslide that gripped some of India's largest hydropower projects in the last few years have jacked up insurance claims and premium payments, holding the potential to raise power tariffs over time. Income from insurance claims for the country's largest hydropower company, NHPC Limited, jumped 24 to rupees 472.68 crore in FY24, while premium payments rose 42% to 376.5 crore. As JVN Limited's income from claim was rupees 51 lakh in FY24 after gaining to money from claims in FY23, while claim payments rose 8.6% to rupees 56.63 crore. NTPC Limited did not specify its income from claim in its annual report, but stated that its insurance expenses touched to rupees 336.58 crore in FY24. So up 31.4% from 256.12 crore in FY 2022. Hydropower marks up just 5% of the total generation capacity of NTPC, which is primarily a thermal power product. Extreme weather episodes over India's hydropower projects have been relentless. In 2021, a glacier burst in Uttarakhand paralyzed NTPC's under construction 520 MT Tapovan Vishnugad project site. In 2022, JSW Hydro Energy 1091 Mamlagu Kanchan Wangtu plant in Himachal Pradesh saw a massive slow future failure. In 23, Chungtang Dam, part of the 1200 Mamlagu Tista Till hydro power project operated by Sikkim Urja Limited was damaged due to a glacial lake outburst flood. Just last month, the power station of the NHPC's Tisla V project in Sikkim suffered damages after river water rose. So, insurance premium has an increasing trend, and we have paid insurance premiums in the range of rupees 200 to 500 crore per annum in the last 5 years. Insurance claims and the insurance losses in the past year are due to landslide and flash floods, which have significantly impacted the operations of power stations located in Tisla Basin, particularly Tisla V tower stations. The power generation companies such as NHPC and NTPC sell electricity to distribution companies through power purchase agreements. And say the premiums are likely to have increased more in these states prone to landslide and floods. Out of India's installed capacity of 448.381 GW, hydropower makes up a tenth of 46.92 GW. Under its energy transition plan, the government aims to increase it to 67 GW by FY 32. Thank you very much.